Hi friends, my name is Amy Rebecca and thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, we're going to be productive people. It's going to happen for us today. If you've been here before, then you probably know that over the last few months, I have been on a mission to declutter as much junk out of my life as possible. If you knew and you didn't know that information, then now you do. And to prove it, I will link my decluttering playlist in the description box down below so you can go and check that out if you want to. Today's video is going to have a little bit more of an organization / cleaning up a big mess type vibe. There is going to be decluttering happening. I feel like there is definitely going to be stuff to part with, but the focus is more wrangling this space in my home into some kind of order, because right now is a disaster. I've used the phrase cupboard of doom several times already over the last few months, but today we're tackling the bathroom cabinet, and this is the stuff that nightmares are made of. I'm not excited about it. It's a shared communal space that people are using pretty much all day long, right? Anytime they brush their teeth, wash their hands, go in the shower, they're in and out of that bathroom cabinet. And so it gets kind of gross. I'm rambling purely because I just don't want to do this, but we're going to. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like to, and let's get this over with. Oh hey disaster zone, how's it going? Do you see what I'm talking about? Do you see why I don't want to do this job today? This space is a classic case of having too much stuff in a place that you are regularly using. So because you're constantly in and out and there's so much junk in the way, things get moved around, things end up everywhere on the wrong shelves, in the wrong space, in the wrong spot, and it's just a mess. So the first thing I'm gonna have to do is I'm obviously gonna have to pull everything out. I don't know whether to do it shelf by shelf, maybe that might be a little less overwhelming, and that way I can just like clear the space, clean the shelves, get everything looking a little bit nicer, and then we can start to worry about organizing all of this. This is a light bulb. Why? Guys, look at the situation we are dealing with here. Again, this is not all my stuff. And if you've been here before, if you're subscribed, if you've seen my other videos, you will know that I am doing a no buy year. I am truly trying to reduce the amount of stuff that I have in my life and in my way. And if this was just my cupboard, it would still have a lot of stuff in it, don't get me wrong, because I'm working towards being more minimal. I'm not there yet, but it won't be this bad. I know it's a global pandemic, but how much liquid soap do we need? But when you have one cupboard that serves everyone who lives in the house, then yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff. Also, while we're on the note of things that I personally wouldn't buy, you're going to see in this video a lot of wipes, window wipes, toilet wipes, face wipes, floor wipes, anything that can be sold and packaged in wipe form will be in this cupboard. My mom is a big fan of wipes. You guys know I hate them. I do not buy them. I just think they're a waste of money and plastic, but you're gonna see a lot of wipes. Please know that they're not mine. The next thing I need to do is clean out all these shelves, just give them a good scrub over so they are nice and fresh, and then we can begin putting stuff back in the cabinet. I'm going to start putting things back into the cabinet, and I have a little bit of a system because this is not my first rodeo, my friends. I have tackled this cabinet a few times in the past, so I already know that the top shelf is where my dad likes to have his stuff. This shelf is like a general kind of like toothpaste and stuff. Then this is like flannels and washcloths and that kind of stuff. Then we have another general shelf down here, then my stuff, then cleaning stuff at the bottom. You wouldn't think it to look at the way that this looked like 15 minutes ago, but there is a system. Let's do it. Okay, change of plan. I thought that I could kind of sort through the stuff and organize it as I was putting it back into the cabinet, but no, too much stuff. It's too complicated. So I'm just gonna take 10 minutes, sit, rifle through, get rid of anything that we don't need, sort everything into the shelves that I'm gonna put them on, and then transfer it all into the cabinet. Because nothing's easy. If 3 of these tanning moisturizing lotions. I know I'm pale, but 3 is excessive. So one thing I'm trying to do right now is, because there are a lot of just stockpiled items, like 3 shampoos, 3 conditioners, 4 hand soaps and whatever, is I'm taking this container and I'm trying to put all the doublers in here so that they're out of the way but they're still accessible, and then that way they're kind of confined and they don't feel like they're taking up as much shelf space. Words are hard. And then the things that people are going to be reaching for every day are obviously going to need to just like be to hand, and I think that's going to keep the whole situation more organized. This is not a great angle for anyone, but we're working with it. So I wanted to show you guys an example of how, after you've been decluttering for a while and you kind of get into the groove, you can kind of go onto autopilot and miss things that you clearly don't need. The example I have for you are these bath toys. These are my niece's bath toys, and because they're my niece's bath toys, every time I've come and organized this cabinet and done a bit of a declutter, I put these back because, you know, my niece loved to play with her bath toys. My niece is now almost 12 years old. She does not play with these bath toys anymore. But because I was so in the habit of pulling these out, putting them back in because they were getting use at one point, I've put them back out of habit, not because we actually needed them. So just make sure when you're decluttering that you are actually addressing each individual item and that you're not kind of just zoning out and going through the motions like I did. So this old toothbrush holder is hideous, but it's a good example of using what you have on hand to organize the space that you have. We have, I don't even know why we have so many razors, but we do. We have a lot of razors, and also we have a lot of spare electric toothbrush heads, and just having those in the packaging, it took up a lot of space, so just emptied them all into this little toothbrush holder, and now, I mean, it's kind of ugly, but it's more organized, you know? You know what's weird is I've counted 8 toothbrushes and only 3 people live here. What's up with that? I am living my worst nightmare. Okay, I think it's done. Also, I found this window handle. This has been a really weird experience. Okay, first, before we do the big reveal, I'm making it sound like way more than it is, but before I show you the bathroom cabinet, let me show you all of the things that I'm gonna be decluttering, because there are some things I'm gonna be decluttering. Mostly it's rubbish, don't get too excited. There was a lot of like actual rubbish lurking in that cabinet, as well as just like a spare soap dish, these boats, like conditioner that no one's ever gonna use, that kind of stuff. So that can all go either in the recycling or whatever. Okay, let me show you what it looks like now. So as promised, up on the top shelf, there is all of my dad's stuff. Then on the next shelf down, we have the world's most unnecessarily large collection of toothbrushes. I don't know, but I didn't want to throw anyone's toothbrush away. Then we have like the washcloths, we have like cotton rounds or whatever back here. Then like general daily shampoo, conditioner, shower gel, that kind of stuff. This is my shelf. This is what I am feeling really proud of right now, because I'll see if I can go back and find, maybe there's a video where I showed what my shelf looked like at the beginning of the year. I definitely have one from when I lived in Bahrain. I don't know if I have one to show what this looked like at the beginning of the year, but it was full. And after, what are we now, 10 months of no buy and decluttering and using up what I already had, look, it's like an ordinary person's shelf now, not like a hoarder's shelf. That feels pretty good. Again, I've just used one of these little baskets to put things in that I'm not going to be reaching for every single day. And then I have all my Lush stuff in here, and then this little dish is just to keep bobby pins and hair ties. And then the bottom shelf is kind of boring. It's just cleaning supplies. We have bug spray in here. I have a big old bag of like first aid stuff. This is not a good angle. This has just been a video of many bad angles, but I'm working in a small space and my tripod is really wide, so it doesn't fit many places. But we are done, and really, in the grand scheme of things, that didn't take very long at all. I know it's just a small space, it's just one cabinet, so you wouldn't expect it to take all day, but also, if you've seen my other decluttering videos, you know that sometimes they do take all day. So this was great. Managed to get rid of a bunch of stuff which I wasn't really expecting, and managed to get things looking way more organized. I feel good about it, and now I want to stop sitting on the bathroom floor. So with that said, thank you guys so much for joining me for another decluttering video today. If you enjoyed this one and you haven't checked out my others yet, I will link them in the description box down below. And why not go ahead and subscribe while you're down there? Just saying, you may as well. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that I love you all so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and I will see you all next time. Bye!